Hi guys, Tim here doing another quick table tennis video for you today, and this time will be the best rubber for a defensive player or chopper. And now by now people can probably tell that I am not a chopper. I never really like chopping. I mean, if I have to, if I'm backed up, if I'm really forced back up to the wall, I kind of have to defend, and if I'm in a tight situation I kind of have to, but otherwise I'm a normal offensive looping, counter-hitting, attacking player. But from what I've seen over the years, from what people's used and people talked about, this is what I believe is the best rubber for defensive players. And now a lot of players love using short or long pimpled rubbers, because really, and of course normal spinny rubber, which I agree with normal spinny rubber, even if it generates the same as a short pimpled rubber. I'll get to the long pimpled later in a bit. So kind of my best rubber would be, say, a kind of a very slow, spinny, what's called a reverse rubber here, normal rubber, but slow, not too fast, because if it is fast it will spring off your back when you chop it. Just a slow rubber so you can get around and chop the ball. Slow. Or rubber which is called Long Fent 2 or Long Fent 3, if I remember. They're two good rubbers. They're actually the highly most used rubbers for defensive and chopping players. And now, what I was saying earlier about difference between and all that stuff. So basically, if you, if a player, sends a topspin ball to some chopper's back, and they've got long pips, rubber on them, that topspin will kind of be turned, into, actually no, I'll do it a different way. If a guy sends to that long pimple rubber backspin, they will get back topspin, and of course, and vice versa. It's just how the rubber works, and weird, short pimples doesn't do that. It's just like a normal grippy rubber, but less spin. So yeah, to cut a long story short, in my opinion, the best rubber for defensive players really is Long Fent 3, Long Fent 2 or Long Fent 3, which are long pimpled rubbers. So that's been a little quick table tennis review on the best rubbers for defensive chopping players. So thanks for watching, guys. See ya and bye.